Hi guys, so this here, back again for another live stream watch along. This one today then is the playoff final in the Championship, the final game of the Sky Bet Championship season, and one of these two sides will not be a Championship side next season. Either Huddersfield Town or Nottingham Forest will be playing in the Premier League next season alongside teams like Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, Leicester, Everton, and the list can go on. Of course, we already know that AFC Bournemouth and Fulham both got promoted due to both those finishing in the top two places, which was no surprise really with their squads. But I don't think not many people would have expected Huddersfield Nottingham Forest to be in a playoff final. And, 90 minutes, 11 men v 11 men, two managers, plenty of coaching staff, and a lot of fans in the stadium. And we will find out in probably about 90 minutes' time who will be playing Premier League football between Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest. So welcome to the stream, guys. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. It should be a good game. I've been looking forward to this one. Of course, we've already had the League One playoff final. We had the League Two playoff final yesterday, so it's been quite a long wait for the Championship playoff final, but hopefully it's worth the wait. When there's a few more people in, I'll go through both teams starting at 11 and bench, but hopefully you guys are doing really, really well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Championship final yesterday, and, we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you guys have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Helps out massively. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. Get your comments in down below. I tried my best to read all comments. Of course, I can't sometimes keep up to the chat because you guys are absolutely awesome. But yeah, we're going to go into the lineups and then we'll go to score predictions. But a few people have already put their score predictions in the chat, so I'll read those out now. Bailey Francis is going for a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win. Very interesting. Mackenzie Parsons is going for a 3-0 Nottingham Forest. A Brennan Johnson hat-trick. Wow, that would be very, very sensational, wouldn't it? I think there's only one player who's ever scored a hat-trick in a Championship playoff final, and that was Scott Sinclair for Swansea City against Reading, which we won 4-2. Joel Perot, don't think he's the actual Joel Perot. If there is Joel, please stay. He's going for a 3-2 Nottingham Forest win. Hello, Curtis. How you doing, mate? So let's go into the lineups then. Of course, Huddersfield Town have been drawn as the home team to do, I think it's like a coin toss or something like that. So Huddersfield will be first. And Tractor West is 2-1 Forest. So Huddersfield then, Lee Nichols in goal. We've seen in the playoffs, he made some very, very big saves to get them to the final. So he carries on in goal, no surprise there. A back three of Naby Sarr, Colwill and Tom Lees. Fullbacks being Toffolo and Pippa. Jonathan Hogg and Lewis O'Brien as a midfield two. And it looks like a front three of Sober Thomas on the left-hand side, up front Danny Ward, on the right-hand side Sinani, who did score in the first leg against Luton Town. For the visitors, I guess you could say Nottingham Forest, not many changes to their side, who beat Sheffield United on penalties. It's Bryce Samba in goal for them, a back three of Joe Wall, Steve Cook, Scott McKenna. For me, the best back three, some of the best defenders in the Championship, and if they don't get promoted, I can't see Worrell being in the Championship next season. Fullbacks, Jack Colback and Jed Spence, Ryan Yates and James Garner in the midfield, Philip Zinkenagel as a number 10. And up front, you got the Welshman, Brennan Johnson and Keenan Davis. From a Welsh point of view, really looking forward to seeing Sober Thomas and Brennan Johnson. Of course, one of those will be playing Premier League football next season. And of course, a week today, Wales will be playing either against Scotland or Ukraine for a chance to get into the World Cup. So hopefully, both of those players get through today's game without an injury. For the bench end, Huddersfield Town in no particular order, Dwayne Holmes, how do you say that? Fostisno Angerin, I think I should pronounce that. Jordan Rhodes, Jonathan Russell, Matthew Pearson, Oliver Turnbull and Jamal Blackburn. For Nottingham Forest, their bench in is Alex Mighton, Joe Lolly, Sam Surge, Cafu, Max Lowe, Tobias Figueiredo and Ethan Hovath as the back goalkeeper. Now, for me, surprised Jordan Rhodes didn't start in. Of course, Danny Ward went off early in that second leg against Luton Town with a little bit of an injury. Jordan Rhodes, of course, comes onto the field, scores that siding goal. He doesn't get a start, which is a surprise. I'm also surprised that Sam Surge doesn't start. It's really impressed with Sam Surge's performances against Sheffield United in both legs. Of course, Keenan Davis is probably the number one striker, number 9. Of course, he was out with a little bit of an injury towards the back end of the season, which meant he wasn't fit enough to start either of the playoff games. But it's a big, big decision for Steve Cooper to start Keenan Davis. And a year ago today, Steve Cooper was in a playoff final with Swansea City, and he did lose 2-0 against Brentford, who, of course, will be in the Premier League next season. So will history repeat itself for Steve Cooper? The 29th of May for Steve Cooper at Wembley is not a great thing, so I'm sure Cooper will want to rectify that. And of course, I want to, just touch on this. A year ago today, I was at Wembley, Brentford, Swansea, and for me, it's probably one of the worst performances in Championship history on playoff final day of our performance. We didn't have a shot on target. It was dreadful. Cooper just didn't look like he was bothered. Yeah, it was poor. We had a red card as well later on in the second half. So, yeah, it was unfortunate, really. But Forest, I know they've sorted out Huddersfield. I don't think Huddersfield actually sorted out Wembley, but I think a lot of fans, and I think it's the first time Nottingham Forest have ever got to the new Wembley as well, so it's a great occasion for them. No, I can't show the game, unfortunately, mate, so otherwise I'll be copyrighted. But if you can't find a stream for the game, you're more than welcome to stay on the channel. I will be, providing my best coverage and interact with the chat. So yes, it's a bit unfortunate. I have Sky Sports personally, mate. I'm watching our website, but again, I can't reveal the website just due to copyright reasons, pal. Hello, Luca. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. 6-5 people in here. Terrific support. Hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday. And yeah, we're looking forward to this game. Yeah, Luca, how are you doing, mate? What's your video about Alvaro Morata to Arsenal? Potentially that's a good video. But yeah, hopefully we have no concepts like last night in the Champions League, because, of course, we had an American singer come on the pitch and, yeah, it just wasn't great. So, yeah, there'll probably be someone singing the English national anthem, or you could say Great British national anthem. And, of course, both teams will probably be singing that. People talk about history on Forest. This is football. Huddersfield all the way, says Godfrey Magonso. It's interesting, isn't it? It's pressure. I don't know. I probably think it's more pressure on Forest. They've got more fans than Huddersfield today's game. They've had such a great run towards the end of the season. If they fail to get promoted, it's going to be a similar situation towards what happened with Samuel Lamucci, where, they were bound to get playoffs. Last day they failed to get playoffs, and then they went into the next season, dreadful run of form. So, and of course, if Forest don't go up, let's be honest, Joe Worrell's not there next season. Jed Spence will be going to Spurs or another big six club. Brennan Johnson will leave. So there's 3 big players. Steve Cook's a year older. James Garner's going to go back to Manchester United. So there's 4 key players. So it's this big game for Forest. If Forest don't get promoted today, they will lose a lot of key players next season. Keenan Davis, another one. But again, Cooper's got that ability to pull good players in. I know this is a Swansea City fan. But yeah, get your score predictions in down below and I'll read them out. I'll give my prediction 5 minutes before kickoff, so I'll give my prediction in 3 minutes' time. Huddersfield Town 2, Nottingham Forest 0, says Deguzzi. Interesting indeed. He isn't good enough with Mr. Chelsea. Well, at the end of the day, Luca, Morata, yeah, he's frustrated, but he did really well and he did really good in the Euros. So if you're wondering why I sound a little bit weird, I've got a little bit of a cold at the moment. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. Decided to go out. Wasn't a great decision. But yeah, if I do cough or sneeze once or twice in the stream, I do apologise. Sober Thomas set piece merchant. Please stop calling him a set piece merchant. That's really disrespectful, mate. At the end of the day, he's Welsh, so we should be supporting him no matter what. And Sober Thomas is not just a set piece merchant. I think that's really disrespectful, to be honest, Abraham, mate. You're better than that, pal. Williams going for a 5 on Nottingham Forest. I wonder what is actually the biggest scoreline in the playoff final in the Championship. I'm not too sure. If someone could let me know, that'd be awesome. There's not usually many goals in a playoff final. Billy Francis 2-1 Forest. Michael Parkinbum is going for a 3-2 Nottingham Forest win. Amanda is going for a 2-0 Nottingham Forest. So a lot of the chat go for a Nottingham Forest win. I can understand why, to be honest. Forest, let's be honest, their fan base is absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I've been to Nottingham Forest and Huddersfield Town grounds this season. Both really good fans, but for me, Nottingham Forest, I've got some of the best fans in the country. Sell out basically every away day. They sell out at home, which for the Championship is hard to do because there's not many teams in the Championship who actually sell out their home attendance. So yeah, Forest fans are absolutely remarkable. I know Dawn Toy's at the game. What a guy he is, and I met him this season, and he's there today, so fair play to him for the commitment. Jordan Brent's going for a 1-1. Now the thing is with a draw, Jordan, someone has to win today. So you're going to go 1-1 in full time as well, in extra time as well. And if you're going for a 1-1, who's on penalties? Of course, we did see penalties with Nottingham Forest against Sheffield United the other week, where Nottingham Forest did win, and of course, both these sides did pitch invade. And unfortunately for Nottingham Forest, there was a bit of a silly incident by one fan on Billy Sharp. But you can't make that one fan be responsible for the whole Nottingham Forest. So yeah, it was a little bit disappointing, but every fan base has a few idiots in it. Really good attendance for this game. Worst thing is, I was at this stadium, like I said, a year ago today, and both Swansea and Brentford were only allowed, I think it was 6,000 or 7,000 fans each. So it was really hard to get an atmosphere going because, of course, with social distancing, I was sitting there, and then someone next to me was 4 seats away. was so hard. But teams are both walking out the tunnel. Huddersfield Town, the Nottingham Forest. I believe both teams will be wearing their home kits, which I absolutely love. At Wembley, both will wear your home kits. Both teams cut out then, yeah, you can see a little bit of a red section at the top, Huddersfield's corner, but it's still tremendous amount for Huddersfield Town. Carlos Corberán, the Spanish manager, versus Steve Cooper, the Welshman. Cooper has got history in the playoffs, of course, as a Championship manager. He's been in the playoffs twice before with Swansea City, once in the semi-final where he lost in the second leg to Brentford and we couldn't get to Wembley. The other, a playoff final against Brentford, again at Wembley last year, where we unfortunately lost 2-0. So will it be third time lucky for Steve Cooper, or will history come back to repeat itself with Steve Cooper and fail to get promoted for a third time? 4,500. Yeah, there wasn't many, William, mate. I shouldn't be too far behind because I'm 5 minutes before kickoff and the team's already on the pitch, so it should be good. Brennan Johnson is a terrific footballer. For me, he should start ahead of Dan James next week, but I can't see it happening. There's a little kid there already walking. Trevor Birch there, of course, former Swansea City chief executive. And, of course, he left the club to join Tottenham Hotspur. And now he's at the EFL. So, yeah, they're just getting the EFL committees to shake hands with everyone, wishing them good luck. It's just principle, really. If you guys got any questions, please get them in the chat down below and I'll try my best to answer. 101 people are watching. What is going on? Like I said, for anyone coming in late, I will not be showing the game because I'm not allowed to. But if you can't find a way to watch the game, you're more than welcome to say in the chat. I should be about a minute behind normal coverage. If you want, you can turn comments off and just listen to my thing, because you do get 1 or 2 people who do spoil it. And I get on the bottom right now, 1 or 2 minutes behind, so please don't reveal until I see it. But yeah, more than welcome. It's a great channel, a lot of great people in here, a lot of great interactions. I like interacting with you guys. I'm not one of these streamers who just comment on the game, don't look towards you guys. So yeah, I will be looking at comments a lot and interacting. So yeah, and if you do want to donate to the channel to help me, get a bigger fan base and, better videos, then you can do that through the dollar sign in the comments. Of course, as long as you guys like the stream and subscribe, that's the main thing. Steve Cooper there, what a man, what a manager. For me, definitely top 3 managers. And of course, they will be singing the national anthem. I'm not sure if Brennan Johnson, Steve Cooper, or Summer Thomas will be singing to this. But of course, you've got to sing along. I won't be singing to it personally, but, fair play to the singer who's singing that. Must have some steel singing in front of 90,000 fans. Nah, no one will boo. I know the Scousers boo. I know Swansea and all the Welsh clubs boo at Wembley. But then you could say the English boo the Welsh national anthem as well. But it's just, people say it's disrespectful. But for me, it's just part and parcel of the game, isn't it? Yeah, Cooper's not saying it. Jed Spencer isn't singing it. I thought Jed Spencer was English, but just shows not all English people sing the national anthem. Of course, both fans, the majority of them are saying fair play. So good respect from both players who weren't singing national anthem. Some of them just clapping, just respect. So let's go through the teams before we kick off at Wembley Stadium. Lee Nichols in goal. Back three of Tom Lees, Nabisa and Levi Colwill. Wing backs Pippa and Harry Toffolo. Jonathan Hogg and Lewis O'Brien at midfield 2. Soma Thomas and Solani as left and right forwards, respectively, with Danny Ward up front. Strong team Huddersfield. Really like Hogg and O'Brien as a midfield 2. I think that adds a lot of stability. O'Brien with the attacking threat, Hogg with the defensibility. And of course, Hogg has been in the playoff final before and won. Of course, they beat Reading a few years ago on penalties, which ended 0-0, which wasn't a great game for 120 minutes, but we all love penalties in the end. Of course, on the bench, Jordan Rhodes off bench in the last game. Dwayne Holmes has been decent this season, so they've got 2 options there. Jonathan Russell also is a big player in midfield on the bench. Nottingham Forest, Bryce Samba in goal, the penalty hero king against Sheffield United. A back three of Joe Worrell, Steve Cook and Scott McKenna. Wing backs being on loan player from Middlesbrough, Jed Spence and Jack Colback. And another midfield 2 of Ryan Yates and James Garner. A very, very good midfield 2 there. Attack midfielder, Philip Zinkernagel, who of course is on loan from Watford, so whatever happens to him today, it could depend whether he goes to Premier League with Nottingham Forest or stays in the Championship with Watford, of course, gets sold. And the front 2 then being Brennan Johnson and Kieran Davis, North Sam Surridge in the starting 11. So those are both teams. We're just waiting for kick-off. Patricia says, as a Leeds fan, wanted Huddersfield to win. I'm surprised by that, Patricia. I thought you wouldn't want your rivals to win, but again, you could want them to get promoted due to the rivalry. Of course, a derby. Of course, you've already got Man United. I know you've got a little bit of history with Chelsea as well. But yeah, I'm surprised you want them to win. But my prediction, Huddersfield Town 1, Nottingham Forest 2. I think Forest will do it. I think it's going to be third time lucky for Steve Cooper. Look, he's been unlucky before. He's had some terrific players at Swansea. He's had some terrific players at Forest this season. But I just think the run they've been on towards the end of the season has been nothing short of remarkable. And I just think they're going to do it. I just think the team's too good not to get promoted today. But weird things can happen. We've seen yesterday in the Port Vale-Mansfield game that Port Vale had a red card, 2 yellow cards and a red card there. She don't know, anything could happen in the end. But for me, yeah. Why is my headphone disconnected? That's weird. Can you reconnect, please? Come on, you Reds. A lot of Forest fans. No. I don't think I can't write this. What's going on there then? There we are. Headphones are connected. A little bit of disconnection issue there, but there we are. Nottingham Forest in a team huddle. Let me know when you guys have kicked off as well, so we can understand how far behind I am. Like I said, it shouldn't be too far behind. What an atmosphere. You love seeing, like I said earlier, you just love seeing two teams in their home kits in the playoffs. I don't know, it's just traditional, isn't it? Just traditional. And we have kicked off Huddersfield Town versus Nottingham Forest in the Sky Bet Championship final. Of course, one of these two teams will be back in the Championship next season, and one of these teams will be playing Premier League football next year. Of course, Huddersfield were in the Premier League not too long ago. My stream's actually gone a little bit further behind, so I'm probably going to be about a minute and a half behind. It's not too bad. It's just the other stream I was on was just lagging quite a lot, so I'd rather just get a stream which works than one which is ahead. So, yeah. It'll be Nottingham Forest to kick off. Yeah, I've still not kicked off. I've put 0-0 because I did kick off, but I'll tell you when I've kicked off. Shouldn't be too long. Like I say, I'm only like a minute or two behind. It's not major. And like I said, please don't reveal anything in the game which happens until I see our voice. I have to put you in a timeout. But Nottingham Forest will kick off. It'll be Ryan Yates, and we have kicked off. Come on, let's have a good game. Of course, Nottingham Forest will be shooting towards the Huddersfield Town end first half, and Huddersfield Town will be shooting towards the Nottingham Forest fans first half. So both teams will be shooting in front of their supporters second half. A few empty seats in our Huddersfield end, but look, their fan base isn't as big as Nottingham Forest. Forest have fans all over the UK. Ball forward, Yates. Be interested to see how both teams start today's game. Of course, Jonathan Moss is the referee. Sober Thomas with the ball on the halfway line. First chance for him to run. He gets fouled. Yeah, ref gives a free kick. Already an early chance for Huddersfield to get a ball into the box. Before I got interrupted by the bloody game figure, Jonathan Moss's last game as a professional referee in England. He's retiring after this game. It's a big decision to let a referee who's retiring ref one of the biggest games in the whole calendar season. And there is VAR in the final as well. So it's going to be a free kick to Huddersfield, a minute 15 in. Naby Saab from the back. We've seen this score from a set piece against Luton in the second leg. So Thomas to take, ball in. Not a great one. That's gone out for a goal kick. Forest take the goal kick quickly, playing around the back. Of course, Steve Cook has got experience of playing in the Premier League. James Garner, I don't think he's actually played in the Premier League, but of course, being a man of the Man United setup, training with the first team, he will know how to play Premier League football. Forest fans getting behind Steve Cooper. And funny thing, whether or not the Forest fans are sat at Wembley is where I was last year. So Steve Cooper will be in the same dugout position as last year. So Like I say, hopefully it's not second time for him. Godfrey's going for 0-0. I hope not, mate. I said 2-1 Forest. I'd like Huddersfield to win, but I think Forest will. Only reason why I'd rather Huddersfield win is I got a few Huddersfield mates, so that should be another foul. Yeah, foul on O'Brien there. I don't think Wall can complain with that, to be honest. Apologies. Yeah, Lewis O'Brien's another player who could potentially be playing Premier League football. Maybe not with Huddersfield if they don't get promoted, but he was won by Leeds last summer. Nearly 3 minutes in, still 0-0. It's going to be another free kick opportunity for Huddersfield to get in the box, just above the semicircle on the halfway line. Forest fans in fine voice. Fair play to them. It's going to be Soma Thomas to take for Huddersfield Town. That's going to be Bryce Sambers. Again, what I've noticed with Soma Thomas' delivery so far, he's not putting much pace in this, more of a lofted ball. But the Forest have dealt with that quite well. Jack Colback, long ball forward, trying to find Kieran Davis. Of course, on loan from Aston Villa, who are managed by Steven Gerrard. Kieran Davis, 5 goals and 3 assists for Nottingham Forest this season. Not too bad considering he's a January signing. Of course, he did get injured as well, which did stop his goal-scoring run. And for him personally, he scored against his rivals Birmingham. Jed Spence running down the wing. Ball in. Sar clears. Yusanani. Yeah, good start, good tempo to this game. McKenna clears. Huddersfield will get the ball and they give it back to Lee Nichols. Nichols just kicks it away first time. That'll be a throw-in if he leaves it. Keeps her in. Forest will have the ball on the back. Yeah, really good intensity in the game, both teams. Apologies. Both teams trying to play up from the back. Samba, long ball forward to Keenan Davis. Good header by Lees. Philip Zinkernagel coming forward. Good play from Zinkernagel. Still got the ball here. Needs options. James Garner. Ball into the box. Ooh, Worrell's in the box. I think the referee's getting free at Huddersfield there. Bit of pushing from Joe Worrell there. Free kick Huddersfield. Wembley Stadium. What a ground. Not many chances inside the first 5 minutes. Again, you don't want to make a mistake in any game, but especially in a playoff final, that's when you do not want to make mistakes, especially. I'm going by the stream, so hopefully no... I think you can turn comments off, Michael, as well. I'm not sure how you do it, but if you just go on full screen, we should turn comments off, mate, if you don't want it ruined. But thanks for tuning in, pal. Nearly 6 minutes in. Still 0-0. Swansea mentioned on Sky Sports, we are absolutely massive. We are massive. Mentioned on Sky Sports. But he did just mention we lost 2-0. Only big clubs are mentioned on playoff final day when you're not even playing. Does it matter that we lost? No. Oh. Huddersfield have got some really good chance. Someone said they can't find a link. It's on Sky Sports, and if you don't have Sky, then you have to try in other terms like I am. Levi Colwill on loan from Chelsea. I think he'll be back in the Championship next season, to be honest. Another loan spell. Zinkernagel runs out of play. Goal kick to Huddersfield Town. I think he's 19, Levi Colwill. So he's still a youngster. And we know with Chelsea youngsters, they get good money for them. Tamori, Abraham. Oh, mistake here from Naby Sarr. Lee Nichols plays straight in Naby Sarr and he kicks a straight up play. I think Naby Sarr scored an own goal in a League One playoff final a few years ago for Charlton. So that was an interesting one. He scored an own goal. I forgot to change the title to 0-0, so I'll change that now. Forgot to do that. Throw in Huddersfield. I don't know why Mark Goldbridge is doing a watch along, because he doesn't watch Championship football. This is what annoys me. Like, for me, I'm a Championship channel, so I know a lot about the Championship, so I do Championship watch alongs. But Goldbridge, he's probably not even watched a Championship game this season. He's doing a watch along. But at least I can say some of the players' names. Colwill clears, pressure from Brad Johnson for Forest. Huddersfield lost the ball high up then, of course. Like we see against Sheffield United, trying to utilise Brendan Johnson's pace to get him behind. Throw into Forest, approaching the 9th minute. Might treat myself to a chewing gum. On this channel, we do like the expensive things. Yates straight for a goal kick. I like the way people have had pressure about this game. This makes players feel they have something that makes the game to be like, yeah. Look, I'm pretty sure both players have got family and friends in the stands. It just makes you more nervous. So if you make a mistake in a playoff final, my God, good luck getting to sleep. Nearly 10 minutes in still. Huddersfield 0, Forest 0, still yet to have a shot for either side. Throw in Huddersfield. Again, with Huddersfield, I know a lot of their players didn't get promoted last time they got to a playoff final, but it just adds a little bit of confidence to it. I personally think, anyway. Who's Harry Toffolo? Soma Thomas. Good feet from the Welshman. Back out wide to Toffolo. Hogg. O'Brien can turn. Forest defending well. And yeah, it was good defending closing down from Yates. And that's going to go up for a throw. 10 minutes in, 0-0. Glad to see Solihull almost get to playoff finals than your local side. Yeah, they'll play Grimsby. Surprised Wrexham lost, to be honest. The amount of money they've pumped into their squad this season and haven't got to a finals. A bit poor, but yeah, I think they'll win the league next year, Wrexham. But yeah, Solihull Moors with Grimsby. I probably want Solihull Moors to win just because Grimsby have been in League Two a lot more recently than them. Long ball forward towards Brendan Johnson. Good header from Tom Lees. Good defender he is. Oh, that's a foul from Naby Sarr. Could get a yellow card for that. Come on, a lot of Leeds fans wanted Huddersfield to win. I'm quite surprised by that. I thought Leeds and Huddersfield were rivals. I know you could want your rivals up, but if this was Cardiff with Forest, I'd want Forest to win. But again, you're in the Premier League, aren't you? So you probably want to. Obviously, if Leeds were still in the Championship, they probably want Huddersfield to lose. So I can understand where you're coming from, actually. Looking at my team, think of stories next season with the best stand. For atmosphere, East Stand, upper 2. The view, South Stand, I'd go for because you're behind the goal. That's where the cheapest stand is. Free kick to Forest. Ball in the box. Oh! My word, what a chance. It's a great ball in. Ryan, he's onside. Oh, he just gets a slight touches on top of his head, but it's just not enough to direct it towards goal. Oh, he's got to score. Oh, big chance for Yates. Naby Sarr, what are you doing, lad? He's got a mistake written all over him, Sarr. Jed Spence. Brennan Johnson. Forest starting to get forward. Johnson. Sarr does better. Sarr's got a mistake in him. Sarr has got a mistake in him. Definitely. Ball back to Bryce Samba. Yeah, Sarr there just taking unnecessary touches in his box. Just get rid of it first time. They'll be thrown back to Forest. Huddersfield were probably the better side for the first 5-6 minutes of the game, but yeah, Forest really got going, and they probably should have scored. It was a great thinking from James Garland to his midfield partner Ryan Yates. It's a free header in front of the goal, 6 yards out. Those are the chances you need to score if you want to get to the Premier League. Or you just want to need a strength? Definitely a couple of centre-backs. If Perot leaves a striker, if Downs leaves a midfielder, but yeah, maybe they should probably a centre-back in there. We defensively this season we've been really poor. Forest dominating the ball. Steve Cook. Jed Spence. Good defender from Harry Toffolo. 30 people in the stream. Big up to all 30 of you. If you are enjoying the stream, please do smash a like on the stream. The more likes we get, the better it is for the channel. And please do subscribe if you're watching on live right now or you watch as a video. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, it's been a decent start without many chances or many saves for either keeper or many shots, really. It's been a good tempo to the game, and I don't think it's going to end 0-0. Spence. 1-2 with Brennan Johnson. Good play from the fullback and the winger. Spence in the box. Corner ball. First corner of the game. And it's Nottingham Forest. Really good 1-2 that was. Spence is such a good fullback. Fair play to him. Gary Cale's a good defender, mate, but he just wouldn't suit Russell Martin's system, so... And he's still probably on a big wage. But he might retire, to be honest. I don't know. It's going to be a corner ball to Forest, approaching the 15th minute. Callback about to take, and Jonathan Moss has stopped play due to a few people pushing in the area. They've got to be careful because, like the commentator just said, it is VAR. So if anyone does get pulled, it could potentially be a penalty. Cross in. Back post. Nickel comes and tries to get it, but he was nowhere near it. But that'll be a goal kick anyway. Got away with that then, Lee Nichols. Goal kick. For me, the best goalkeeper in the Championship this season, Lee Nichols. He's got the most saves in the division, 138. He's got a save percentage of 77.1. And he's got the second most clean sheets in the division. Hi, hello, Dave. I want Huddersfield to win, but I think Forest will win 2-1, pal. What about you? "16 minutes in, still 0-0. Free kick there. And of course, next week, guys, I will be doing Wales watch-alongs again. Of course, Nations League and Wales, Ukraine, Scotland. So there'll be plenty of watch-alongs again for you guys. Not many videos on the channel at the moment, just due to no news being around in Swansea City or Championship transfers, really. But yeah, as soon as some news breaks about Swansea City players leaving or joining, then I will do videos. About the players who left for free transfers, I'll be doing videos on them as soon as they join the club. Oh, not a great header. Oh, Brian does well. Hogg. Another poor pass. Throw it again. Forest are the better side at the moment. For Bryson was signaling for a substitution, man. Welsh says, I'd like to see Forest go up fond memories of Brian Clough and his teams in the 1980s. I didn't see much of Brian Clough's. Obviously, he's passed away now, but yeah, from what I've heard, he was a great manager, did great stuff with Derby, Forest, won the European Cup. And I think he punched a fan when they were having a pitch invasion. That's better from Naby side. Keep it simple. And they've lost the ball again, Huddersfield. What is going on Huddersfield at the moment defensively? James Garner. Colback. Scott McKenna. Joe Worrell. Is Steve Cook. What's this camera angle? Bryce Samba. I would like to see a shot in this game. This time last season, Swansea were 2-0 down. Here's Tom Lees. Ball forward. Huddersfield can pick up the ball. And they decide to go backwards. That's going to go to Lee Nichols. Play around the back. Sarr's been fouled. Sarr is such a defensive calamity. Sarr's going to get to his teammates. Talk to me. You learn that from grassroots football, that talk, communication. Huddersfield for me, mate, I think Forest will take it. Same as me then, Dave. It's like a home game for Forest. Forest fans are fantastic. Forest player from the back. Approaching the 20th minute mark in the Skyway Championship final. Still Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 0. If anyone's wondering why I've got the banner blue, it's because Huddersfield are registered as the home team by the draw. Of course, if it was Forest being first, I'd do a red banner. But it's still a neutral venue anyway. Hence why neither side is really, going full out attacking. Why are they mentioning Eric Ten Hag? This is Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest. Here's Joe Worrell. Jed Spence. We do need a goal in this game. It's not been a great game of football, is it? Ball forward. Keenan Davis being quiet. Just keeps it simple. James Garner. Long ball wide to Jed Spence, who will keep that in play. Oh. Danny Ward nearly got that ball then. Oh, chance. Yates on the edge of the box. Shoots. If there's a player on the edge of the box who you do not want to shoot, it's probably Ryan Yates. They've had two chances on Forest, and both of them have fallen to their central defensive midfielder. Good chance, though. He could have had Brennan Johnson on the outside he could have passed to. Decided to go for glory himself, and it's gone over the bar. But another big chance for Forest. Two decent chances for them. And they've both come to their CDM. Is Blackburn a good away day? Not really, because they put you right in the top tier, mate. So it's hard to make an atmosphere. So I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, Huddersfield can go forward. He's not going to have the pace. Good covering from Cook. But better from Huddersfield, though. Taking about more risk going forward. Again, look, they've done well defensively to keep Forest a bit quiet. But, it's a playoff final. You've got to attack at some point. It's a long ball forward. That's going to go straight to Bryce Samba. think Steve Cook will be impressed how Forest have played so far. Like I said, last 10 minutes, Forest have 86% possession to Huddersfield 14. So it just says how much Forest are boss in this game. But we did see Luton boss Huddersfield at the St John Smith Stadium, and Huddersfield won 1-0. So I think Huddersfield are used to teams, bossing them, really. But again, do you think Huddersfield would really care if Forest bossing them, but Huddersfield win? Not really. That's a good tackle, that is, on Brennan Johnson. They've lost it again. Yates. Sa does it simple this time. Nice one, too. O'Brien could drive from the midfield. He's got Sober Thomas on the outside. Here is Sober Thomas. He's in the box. Can he get a box cross in? Good block from Joe Worrell. Jed Spence will be able to clear. Thomas gets a foot in to stop it going down the field. That'll be a Forest throw in. But the first real little bit of Huddersfield potential going forward there. Lewis O'Brien. He takes a little bit too long to play it to Thomas. Worrell does really well to close the angle down for a cross. But yeah, Sober Thomas looking dangerous there. Same figures at Preston, you're beating the goal, so it's good. But again, teams like Preston Blackburn don't bring that many fans at home. So yeah, or like Lancashire clubs like that, to be fair. Mate. If I was going to have to recommend one to you, Lancashire-wise, probably Blackpool, to be honest. But yeah, I don't like Preston away. I prefer them Blackburn, if that makes any help. But Blackpool is the elite of elite Lancashire trips. Ball forward. Nice touch here from Danny Ward. Here's O'Brien. Gets fouled at the halfway line from Zinkernagel. That'll be a free kick. Could potentially get a yellow card for this. Not that the ref will give it. Or maybe he will. He's calling it over. I don't think he's giving him a yellow. Good refereeing. No, 25 minutes in, still 0-0 at Wembley Stadium in London. So another free kick. Again, you wouldn't really say it's in a dangerous position, but they are going to try and get into the box. Thomas. Yeah, they've not even won the first header, so it's going to go straight back to the halfway line. Ball forward. Spence heads away. Give it heads and volleys at the moment. Wall gets there as well. Oh, Kane Davis has done terrifically well. I just beat the first round. I just couldn't get Philip Zinkernagel away. Huddersfield on the ball. Still looking for the first goal. Sober Thomas. This man's made of magic. Harry Toffolo. Ball in the box. Good clearance from Steve Cook. Johnson with a nice touch. Offside. Probably would have been a foul if he wasn't offside. Huddersfield fans trying to get behind their team. You plan to go to all the away games this season, just most of them. I probably won't be able to go to as many as I went this season, mate, because of work purposes. I'm going to try and get a new job, which will probably work weekends. But yeah, I'll still definitely go to a few. Forest, Yates, James Garner. He's got Jack Cole back on the left-hand side. Tries finding Philip Zinkernagel, but it's a decent touch from Tom Lees. Free kick, Huddersfield. Yeah, it's not a yellow card for me. It's just coming together, to be honest. O'Brien's back on his feet, though. He's all right to continue. Good to see. Don't see any players injured in any game, especially in a big one like this. Here's Naby Sarr. Again, he started off a little bit shaky, Sarr, to be honest, but he's starting to get into the rhythm of the game. More than halfway through the first half, still waiting for the first goal. Sober Thomas. He's getting pulled here by Worrell, Danny Ward. Thomas with a back heel. Spence does enough to prevent it from going any further than a throw-in. High Toffolo. Hogg. Zigaraga's trying to press back to Lee Nichols. And Nichols will have all the time in the world to decide where to pass this ball. And he still hasn't passed it yet. Now he has to Naby Sarr. Sarr forward ball. They've done well there. Ball forward. And Sam will come out with his goals. Catch that ball. Yeah, both teams are trying to counter-attack in style so far. I did not notice that. Sky just put the cameras on Kieran Davis. He's wearing gloves in May. Cheers, Brandon, pal. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Kieran Davis is wearing gloves because it's a superstition, apparently. Do you guys have any superstitions when you've got an important day or something? Do I have a superstition? I don't think I do. I used to, but Spence does well. Forrest can attack Spence. He hasn't got many options. Ball in the box behind Brennan Johnson's head. Huddersfield will clear. Back up wide. Lovely ball to Jed Spence. Could be his last ever game for Forest. He wants to make it a good one. Spence on the outside. Still in the box. Needs options. To Joe Worrell. James Garner. McKenna can shoot on his left foot. Shoots, not a great shot. Sarr can clear. Again, if you don't shoot, you don't score. That's what I say. I think Cooper will be happy with his team. I'm not sure about Carlos Cobrahan so far. Here's Joe Worrell. Nearly approaching the half-hour mark in the game. Just slowing the tempo down now. Okay, both sides have got good substitutions who can impact the game. For Forest, you'd look towards Sam Surridge, Joe Lawley. For Huddersfield, you'd look towards Jordan Rhodes, Dwayne Holmes. Hello, Niall. How you doing, mate? You all right? I haven't spoken to you on stream in ages, pal, so yeah. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Forest have got the ball in the box. Philip Zinkenagel tries to shoot, it's blocked. Comes to Jed Spence. Good touch. Worrell back in the box. Cleared away. Yeah, I'm all right now. I'm a bit under the weather, but a bit of a cough. Not feeling great, but I'm still committed to the streams. Long ball for towards Brennan Johnson. Nichols, over his goal, just clears that into the stands. 15 minutes left of the first half. 0-0. Of course, Huddersfield got experience of a 0-0 in a playoff final. Two people watching. Thanks to everyone for the support today. Look how fast Sam was out of his goal here. Here's Joe Worrell. Jed Spence, he's looked good so far. And he loses the ball as soon as I say that. Commentator's curse. Oh, Solver Thomas. Cheeky nutmeg there. That was lovely from Solver Thomas. Conjurers Danny Ward played 10 years ago in the League One playoff final for Huddersfield against Sheffield United. 10 years later, it could have been Huddersfield Sheffield United again, but this time in the Championship playoff final. But it wasn't to be. Forest to 2 at the back at the moment. Not placing out the pitch is ridiculous. Cook tries a long ball. Johnson can't keep that in. Yeah, the long balls from either side aren't really working at the moment. Yeah, they're not getting Brennan Johnson in as many times as they did against Sheffield United. Alan Tate, of course, at Wembley Stadium. What a man. Of course, Swansea City, I wouldn't say fan, but Swansea City legend. Here's Naby Sarr. Ball forward. Thomas is there. Go on, Sober. Brilliant play. Chance. Oh, good parry from Samba. But my word, is Sober Thomas having a good game. Harry Toffolo. Throw in Forest. Wow, great play, Sober Thomas. Naby Sarr, the great ball down the left-hand side. Worrell comes and commits himself. And Worrell just couldn't keep up with Sober Thomas. Lovely flick. Unlucky Sober. Samba does well. First bit of action for the French goalkeeper. Keenan Davis, around the halfway line, got plenty of options available to himself. The most of them were behind them. Ryan Yates, who's Jed Spence. See if anything comes from this attack. "35 minutes 20 in. Still 0-0. Huddersfield have won the ball. Back to Sober Thomas against Worrell again. He's done him again. Worrell's recovered. Sober Thomas goes down. That's not a foul. Good referee from Jonathan Moss. Just not committing many men forward. Forest when they're on the attack. Spence lacked concentration. Luckily, he gets it back. Joe Worrell. I've got a job interview tomorrow as well. Hopefully my cough clears up. I don't know about the second half, but looks both playing more careful. Yeah, it's a good call at that, mate. Really good call, man. Here's Spence. Zinkernagel. By the way, guys, is the stream okay? Because I'm watching it on my iPad. I'm lagging quite bad. So if I'm lagging, I'm going to refresh. Let me know. Or I'll put my 4G on. Oh, good play. What a tackle, James Garner. Let me know if the stream's working fine. Corner ball, Huddersfield, their first corner of the game. Please let me know if the stream's all right as well. Yeah, it's a bit laggy. I'll put my 4G on now instead of my Wi-Fi. I'll do it after this corner now. My Wi-Fi is rubbish, so. Huddersfield have got the joint most goals from corners this season, 14. Joint with Fulham. It'll be Sober Thomas to take. Short corner! Oh! Just over the bar. Right. The stream's perfect. I'll keep his wrist. But if it does lie again, let me know. So Sober Thomas, a training ground move. Danny Wood makes him run across the front post. Oh, a couple of deflections there. It's gone wide. Another corner. Sober Thomas. Ball in. Headed. It's still in the box. Huddersfield get the first header back down. It's in the box. So many bodies in there. Spence clears. Throw in. Huddersfield really piling the pressure on at the moment. It just lags occasionally. Okay. Cheers. Thanks for letting me know, Brandon. It's probably because I've got a stream on my computer and I've got the stream on my iPad, probably why. But just let me know when it lags again. I'll put my 4G on. It's the Pipper. I think that's the first time I've seen his name in 39 minutes. He's just not had the ball. O'Brien. Oh, good feet work from O'Brien. He needs help. He'll try and probably win a corner here. That'll be a goal kick. Good decision from the linesman there. I want Huddersfield to win, Jake, but I think Forest will win, pal. If that makes sense. Looks like Carl's Corancing a number 2 there. Neither keeper's made an important save yet. That Sandro one was more of a push. Thomas. Huddersfield on the attack. Good tackle from Worrell. Brennan Johnson. I definitely say Sober Thomas has been the better of the two wingers for Wales so far. "40 minutes in, still 0-0. Spence. Worrell long ball across. Headed away. A week tomorrow, I'll be going on holiday. So I'm not too sure if I'll be doing any videos or any live streams. Because when I am going on holiday, Wales are playing some games. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Headed in the air. Cleared away. Hello to Guzzi. Yeah, I've answered that question, Jake. I just answered it, mate. I said I'm supporting Huddersfield, but I think Forest will win. I'm going to Turkey, Michael, mate. Got a Turkey for 10 days. Feta year, I think it's called. Here's Philip Zinkenagel. Spence. Yates. Crossed the park. Garner. Good possession here from Forest. I think they're having good possession, but not creating anything. Nice play. Kieran Davis. Garner. Ball in. Oh, it's a goal. My God, it's gone in. It's Ryan Yates. He's had 3 chances, and finally one of them's gone in. Huddersfield 0, Nottingham Forest 1. It's a great cross from James Garner. CDM to CDM. Brilliant ball for the Manchester United youngster who's on loan at Nottingham Forest, and Ryan Yates, a striker's finish. He's not celebrating too much. It might be an own goal. He's not celebrating. It might be an own goal, but one thing it's for sure, it's a goal for Forest. I'll have to watch this back. It's a ball in. Oh, it's an own goal. It is an own goal. It's a Ghana ball and it's whipped in with so much pace. And it comes off the youngster, Levi Colwill. Oh, it's so unfortunate for the youngster. 19 years old, and he's made a huge mistake there. It's off his knee and it's gone right in the roof of the net. Wow. Cooper celebrating. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Levi Colwill own goal. Wow. Got to feel sorry for the lad. Fair play to James Garner. It's a brilliant ball into the box. But Colwill's got to, just get a foot on that, because if he doesn't, you'd probably fancy Ryan Yates to score. So as a defender, you got to get to that ball first. He has got that ball first, but unfortunately for him, it's got into the roof of the net. And like Curtis just says in the chat, own goal. 1-0 to Forest. Can Forest straight up for the lead for half time? The way the ball just moved, it didn't look like it was going in, but thanks everyone for not revealing it as well. Michael's going to Turkey in August. Jake's a Huddersfield fan. You must be gutted, mate. You're losing. Even the goal reaction from Forest fans were delayed. Keenan Davis. Huddersfield looking for a response before half time. Forest playing with such confidence. They're looking for a second here, Forest. I don't blame them. They play such confidence at the moment. Why not try and get that second goal and kill the game off? 1 minute added on. The good saying about Huddersfield scored 2 goals in the second half. It's all the way back to Bryce Samba. My prediction was 2-1 to Forest. Also, got the goal scorers wrong now, thanks to Levi Colwill, but so second championship playoff finals, the team who scored first out of the 31 finals, 25 teams who scored first out of 31 games in a playoff final have won. Only 6 teams who've got a goal down in 31 games in the playoff final of the championship have won. So the stats definitely favour Nottingham Forest win, but there's a small chance that Huddersfield can come back. That's half time. I am going to put my 4G on as well because my Wi-Fi is not great. So I'm just going to wait for my 4G to connect. So the stream should now be a lot better. I've got my data on because my Wi-Fi is absolutely shocking. So hopefully the stream is all good. But it is half time. It's Huddersfield 0 Forest 1. I'm just going to get a glass of water because my throat's absolutely killing me. So I'll be back in a minute. And make sure to discuss what happened in that first half here. So I'm just going to get a glass of water, guys, because my throat's absolutely killing. I'll be back in about a minute's time. Glass of water is secured. Let me have a sip of this. Oh, it's better. Take it out. But yeah, half time, 1-0 to Forest. Let's have a look at the stats in. So I'm going to go onto a website where it says the stats. So Huddersfield have had 32% possession. Forest have had 68%. Huddersfield have had one shot. Forest have had 5 shots. Both teams haven't registered a shot on target. 0 shots on target, but there's been a goal, which was quite funny. And of course, it was Levi Colwill with the own goal. So I'm just going to check Twitter to see what people are saying about the match. But it's not been a great game. Like, not been many saves for the keeper. You just got to feel sorry for Levi Colwill. A youngster scoring an own goal must be absolutely gutting. So this guy really enjoyed that goal. So it says Steve Cooper usually bottles it big time second half. Will be interesting. It'll be interesting. But yeah, 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Just feel sorry for Levi Colwill, to be honest, because he's such an unfortunate. I wouldn't even say it's a mistake. He's just trying to get a foot on the ball to clear away. And unfortunately, there's so much pace on the ball. He just about mistimed it. Instead of getting a foot on it, he gets a knee in it. And it's a great finish. It's a great finish, to be fair to him. But unfortunately, it's in the wrong net. But yeah, Huddersfield, I'm going to be honest, I think Dwayne Holmes is going to come on in a bit, maybe for Sinani. Sinani's not really touched the ball. He's only had 11 touches of the ball, Sinani, so he's not had many touches. Ward's had maybe a bit more, maybe he hasn't had many more. Danny Ward's, yeah, Danny Ward's had 18 touches. Thomas, he's had quite a lot, I think. Yeah, he's had 23. So the front three for Forest, the front three for Huddersfield haven't had many touches. Compare that to Brennan Johnson. He hasn't had many touches either. He's only had 12 touches. Kieran Davis has had 12 touches. So yeah, you can tell both attacks haven't had many touches of the ball. And you can tell by having no shots on target at half time. But yeah, it's a stat here. Huddersfield haven't lost in the last 9 matches. And Nottingham Forest haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches. So Forest feel they keep a clean sheet in 5 matches. Will that play into their mind? You never know. But the one thing about playoffs, semi-finals and finals is there's always drama. So I do expect Huddersfield to score, and hopefully here is next, just to make it a bit more of an entertaining tie second half. But yeah, like I said, it's not been a great game. Both teams are nervous. You can understand why. But I'm just watching the goal back. Ball in from James Garner. Oh, heartbreaking for Levi Colwill. You just hope, he can rectify that mistake second half and maybe, get an equaliser for his team or, stop a second goal for Forest, because an own goal is so harsh. But yeah, get your comments in the comment sections. Half-time's usually just a little bit of Q&A session, so if you guys got any questions, then please get them in down below. I'll try my best to answer them. Nottingham on the way to the Premier League. It wouldn't be too bad getting Nottingham Forest to the Premier League, just for the fact that it's someone different. And I think if Forest stay down, they're probably going to win the league next year. So from a selfish point of view, I probably want Forest to go up because it just makes the championship a little bit easier for us next season. But, I do like Forest away. But unfortunately, you can't have everything in life, as we all know. I don't even know who that is in the studio. Yeah, 1-0 to Forest. Bailey Francis, what do I think about Villa new players? I think you signed, is it Kamara and Diego Carlos? They're good, high-rated players, but just be interesting because you finished quite low down in the Premier League, to be honest. Yeah, they just showed the chances back. He was right chance in the 12th minute. Funny thing, all the chances they've had have fallen down to him. Garner again showed a set piece quality, and Oh, Yates just doesn't get top of the chance. So that should have been a goal. But there's not been many Huddersfield chances. They are showing chances now. Probably their only chance. It was so Thomas corner. Wood makes a move, man. There's 50 some blocks. Michael said he thinks Forest deserve to be in because they've been in the championship since 08. Yeah, they've been stuck in the championship for such a long time, and Leeds were in the championship for a long time, and obviously they're in the Prem. So yeah, it would be good for the neutral to see some big clubs back in the Prem, like Leeds, who are in the Prem League, of course, stayed up as well. Forest. Someone said, because you watching, looks an hour chance for Huddersfield. You predicts 1-0 to Forest full time. Second half will be live next. Of course, please subscribe to the channel if you are watching and you are not subscribed. Will be appreciated. We're currently on 4,800, 4,870 something subscribers. So we're just over 100 away to 5k. Trying to get there ASAP. And yeah, your support is appreciated. Anyone knows how to do a YouTube banner? I am looking for someone to try and make a new banner because I've had Connor Robinson there for a very, very long time. And of course, he doesn't even play for us anymore. Come on, Townsend, Bournemouth. Yeah, I'm not surprised Bournemouth fans want Huddersfield to win after Forest, Bournemouth the other week. But unfortunately, I think Bournemouth might come straight back down next season. Yeah, just see if there's any more games on at the moment, which I can give you guys a little score. Yeah, there's a National League semi-final. Solihull Moors beat Chesterfield 3. Sorry, Solihull Moors beat Chesterfield 3-1. Really don't care about the MLS. Why was there a friendly between Mexico and Nigeria? What's that about? Alex Iwobi playing there as well. Any players I know for these teams who played? I know Alex Iwobi. Barsi. Doesn't he play for Rangers? Yeah. Calvin Barsi, he plays for Rangers. Aribo, he plays for Rangers as well, doesn't he? Yeah, there's two Nigerians who play for Rangers. Simon, he plays, I don't want to luck, he plays for Nantes, doesn't he? Yep, there's another one. Trosty plays for Watford, he's got an own goal. Ajayi, does he play for West Brom? Yeah, he does. There's a lot of EFL players for Nigeria, but I don't know why Mexico and Nigeria are playing friendly. What do you think of the final last night? I thought it was a bit of a disappointing final, to be honest. I don't know why, but recent Champions League finals have not been great. Like, 3 of the last 4 finals have ended 1-0. I thought Liverpool were the better side. They probably deserved to win. But, yeah, Liverpool just lacked a number 9. Just lacked a focal point up front. They were crossing the ball in the box, and it was easy to defend because their front three doesn't have height. And, they're bringing on Roberto Firmino, who, let's be fair, is past his peak. But, yeah, Madrid, well, what a team. And Carlo Ancelotti, he's done Everton fans a big, big favour there. But Liverpool, bit of a disappointing season in the end, considering they've been in, 3 finals, only scoring, they didn't score a goal in the finals, did they? They only won on penalties. But yeah, if you think of Liverpool, look, they won the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, so fair play. But they did win the 2 big boys, which are the Champions League and Premier League. So, yeah, I'd probably say Man City have had a better season. Because the Premier League, for me, I'd rather win the Premier League than win the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. For me, the Premier League is better than the FA Cup and is better than the Carabao Cup. Because the Premier League, you play every team twice. With the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, you could just get an easy run in. Like, Liverpool had a favourable run into the final. Everyone expected them to beat Benfica, they did. Everyone expected them to beat Villarreal, they did. Everyone expected them to beat AC Milan, they did. So no one was surprised when they went through. Or was it Inter Milan? I think it was Inter Milan. They actually beat AC Milan. My apologies. But Real Madrid, they had PSG. I think people expect PSG to win. They had Chelsea. I probably think Real Madrid expected to win that, and they did. And they had Man City, which, let's be fair, most people wanted Man City to win, and they did. Real Madrid wise. So, yeah. Fair play to Real Madrid. And of course, Gareth Bale winning his 5th Champions League. Incredible. Niall Kane says we've got the goal. It was an own goal from Levi Colwill, who's on loan from Chelsea, pal. Levi Colwill, pal. Yeah, second half should be on the way shortly. Yeah, I said 2-1 Forest, so my prediction is probably spot on at the moment. Obviously not spot on if you get what I mean, but like, I think let me go second half. I can't see it being a boring second half. I think if Forest get the next goal, they've won the game. I think if Huddersfield get the next goal, just leaves a bit more entertaining. Hence why when someone scores first, you want the other team to equalise, especially in a final, because it just makes it entertaining. But especially if Forest score, the next 10 minutes of the second half, game's over. So hopefully, Huddersfield can get the next goal. But not too bothered who gets off to Premier League, to be honest, because I'm a Swans fan. But yeah, one of these teams I won't be doing any videos on next season because it won't be in the Championship. Just showing the ball goal now. Keane Davis back to James Garner. Eyes the ball up. Yeah, no keeper in the world is saving that. Both teams are about to come out. So let's get the commentary back on. When are Wales playing their games, actually? I need to check that. So there's going to be a stream on Wednesday night, guys. Oh, what? A 5 o'clock kickoff? Jesus. Poland v Wales, Wednesday the 1st of June, 5 o'clock. You joking? A 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. Ugh. They were playing Sunday. They were playing Netherlands on the 8th of June. Belgium on the 11th of June, and Netherlands again on 14th of June. That Poland game's going to be big. Who's in our group? We got Belgium, Netherlands, Poland. So obviously you don't want to finish 4th. Oh, we're not going to finish top. We always miss Belgium. It's annoying. Michael Brown says, who do you think Wales would rather face, Scotland or Ukraine? I don't think we'll have a preference, to be honest. We know it'll be a tough final. Scotland have good fans, and it'll be a local derby. For me, I'd rather versus Ukraine. I don't think their squad's as good as Scotland. But again, if we're against Ukraine or Scotland, I think everyone would prefer their road to go through than us. Stuart Pearce, he was at Nottingham Forest for 12 years. Or 500 games for them. Michael's going to the Belgium game. Fair play, mate. I've actually not ever been to a Wales game. A bit of a plastic game, but yeah. Obviously, because I'm a bit well known, going to the Cardiff City Stadium wouldn't be the easier for tasks. Huddersfield then coming out of the tunnel. I wonder what Carlos Cobrahan said to his Huddersfield side. Forest also coming out. Big 45 minutes on both sides. You should go into the Red Wall section, that atmosphere. Yeah, it does look good on TV. So big second half for both teams. Of course, Forest are in the lead. It's Brendan Johnson doing, yeah. Second half underway. Come on. Let me know what minute you guys are on as well. Like I said, it'll probably be a minute or two behind. Both lineups are down below in the comment section. When there is a change, I will be updating the banner as well. You can tell when there's a change in the banner because I'll have an S next to their name. Free kick to Huddersfield. Halfway line. First touch of this match, Daniel Sinani, striker. Keenan Davis, striker. So Huddersfield definitely we whipped this ball into the box. Saw Thomas to take. Lifted ball. They've got one the first header. So wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. Who's Sinani? Ball in the box. Samba comes out and punches it. Good goalkeeping. Soma Thomas. Ball in. Good ball. Samba's there. That'll just lift the Huddersfield fans' hopes up, though. With Zinkenagel. Britton Johnson. This bloody cough is awful, man. Jack Colback. Yates can shoot. Caught by the goalkeeper. Huddersfield trying to get forward. Who's Pippa? So Thomas has switched sides. He's going to attack Jack Colback now. Sar back to the goalkeeper. Naby Sar forward ball. Unlucky. Good opportunity, that. A lot of empty seats at Huddersfield end. Lost the ball too easy there, Huddersfield. Forest, Jim Garner. Oh, Joe Worrell, brilliant. Here's Pippa. Still gets the ball. Huddersfield started well this second half. Like I said, goal behind. Playoff final, they need a goal. That'll be a foul. Free kick Forest. So late to see a yellow card in this game. Yeah, there is a foul from Daniel Sinani. No complaints from the... Oh, what nation does Sinani play for? I know this. Because he actually starts for them. Oh, I can't remember. That's annoying. Ben Johnson, good touch. Big up man want me to jump on. I'm a bit ill, to be honest, Mike. My internet's playing up, mate. So I think it'll just lag if I get someone else on, mate. Long ball forward. Shit to Samba. Luxembourg, yeah, you are right. I watched your stream back last night, Mike, when I got home. I thought it was really good, to be honest. We had great views in it. Your interaction was good. Your accent about Australia was even better about the ref. Bit of a shame that Mansfield got a red card so soon in the game because it kind of killed the game. But yeah, I still thought your coverage was good, mate. So keep up the good work. I had like 180 people in at the start, Mike, because everyone thought I was showing the game. But it's died down a bit yet. But I'm still good support. The loyalists are on the channel. That'll be a throw in Huddersfield, 50th minute. Still Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Ooh, strong tackle out from Spence. Ref decided to give a free kick. Cooper not happy with that decision. Well, the game was a great stream and cheers. No worries, Mike. Of course, you have to stay in because I know you're watching the game, but it's up to you, pal. But if you are going to go, just let me know so I can see you later or something. I might get people on at the end as well to discuss the championship next season, of course. After today's game, we'll know all 24 teams in the championship next season. We can give early predictions, stuff like that. He's doing a Q&A, is he? If he asks me to come on, I'll come on. Jack Colback, cleared forward. James Garner's a good... Well, it's a nice flight of ball, but unfortunately, he just didn't have the precision on it. But yeah, it's been a good start Huddersfield second half. Still yet to really test Break Samba, though. I'm going to expect Dwayne Holmes to come on soon, to be honest, and maybe Jordan Rhodes. Yeah, Mike, it's mad, isn't it? I wasn't complaining, though. It's Naby Sarr. Like I said, he's got a mistake and him scored an own goal the other year for Charlton against Sunderland. But luckily for him, his side turned on that one goal, declined to win 2-1. Maybe the same thing will happen today. Of course, there was an own goal as well in this game for Naby Sarr's teammate. So who knows? Football is a strange game, and history might repeat itself. Here's Kieran Davis. Great run. Great skill. Ball across the box. Good defending. Rubbish clearance from Sarr, that. Spence. Yates. Garner. Worrell. Take him on, Spence. He is taking him on. Goal kick. Corner. Let's give a corner, actually. A really good play from Davis. They're using his strength, power, speed. Mental, mate. Forest are good fans. Yeah, I think if Forest go up, they'll stay up as well. James Garner ball in. Jack Colback. Cleared. Come on, Huddersfield. Oh, Spence. Spence. Oh, he's under pressure there. He's done well. Come on, Huddersfield, man. Good ball. O'Brien. Sorba Thomas, he's been really good today. Go on, Sorba. Not a great ball. Got it back, though. I'm not messing Joe if they win or lose. First yellow card of the game. Zinkernagel. John Moss is saying that's your third foul, mate. I think that's fair enough. I think Zinkernagel will be coming off soon now. Yeah, I don't know too much about Port Vale, so I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, they played well yesterday. Yeah, I'm already going to say Joe. I'm already going to say Joe Lawley's going to come on for Zinkernagel. All right, cheers, Mike. The thing is with Cooper, you can already tell which the subs are. So you know Sturridge is going to come on for Davis. You know Zinkernagel's going to come on for Lawley. And you know Cafu's going to come on later in the game. There's my free subs. So Thomas, free kick. Could all change if they score. Goal kick. Of course, there is VAR in this game. But VAR still yet to be called. Has not been many tackles or anything to really get. It's going to be first change. It's going to be Jonathan Russell coming on. Maybe a four-the-back system. I'm probably going to say Levi Colwill off. Oh, it could be one of the front three, actually. I'm going to go Colwill, though. So Thomas. Pick up your head up, ball in. Oh, corner. Mike says Huddersfield look flat. If they are going to score, it's going to come down to Soa Thomas. Problem with Cooper is he just defends 1-0 leads all the time, especially in big games. Saw it plenty of times last season. Still, Jonathan Russell hasn't come on yet. They're taking this corner first. Oh, they've won the header, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Jonathan Hogg with a header. Right, let's see who's coming off. It's Naby Sarr. So I was right, a central defender coming off. So it looks like maybe a 4 at the back, or maybe Thomas at wing back. Let me find Sarr. Or maybe it'll be Jonathan Hogg. Yeah, so Jonathan Hogg has gone into the back three with Russell in the midfield. A bit more power, a bit more height in the midfield. I can understand that. Bit gutted I got Colwill wrong. I probably was going to say Sarr, but I thought you keep Sarr on due to his physicality and obviously Kieran Davis still on the pitch. But yeah, big decision for Carlos to go around there. Managers get paid big money to make big decisions, and that certainly is one. Come on, Huddersfield. I am supposed to be neutral, but I want Huddersfield to win. Not seeing much of Brennan Johnson this game. About 33 minutes left of normal time. Pippa. Poor. Yeah, that could be good, Mike. And obviously, if it's a good stream, you enjoyed it, or it's good views, you can keep it on, man. It's a good idea, to be fair. Russell. Good ball. Thomas. Garner's there. Oh, good recovery targets. All Huddersfield at the moment. Scott McKenna. Signed from Aberdeen. Brilliant blue defender. When Steve Cooper was at Swansea, he really wanted Scott McKenna, but unfortunately, we couldn't afford him to it with Ryan Bennett. And it's quite funny, when Cooper went to Forest, McKenna was already there. O'Brien. It's not clicking for Huddersfield at the moment. Worrell takes a touch. Sun's in Sam resides as well. That could play a big part in this game. Yeah, I think the hat-trick goes out the window. Yeah, he doesn't see many hat-tricks in the final unless he's Scott Sinclair for Swan City against Reading. Oh, what an header that is. This game's end-to-end now. Oh, a foul there. I think Forest will use their in-game tactics. Right, Yates staying down. Got to bring Dwayne Holmes on slowly. Swans won't go up next season, no, mate. We're not good enough. We're not consistent enough. We're not good enough, and we've got no money. We're looking at Gillingham centre back, for God's sake. He's just got relegated with League One. A free agent from basically a League Two side. Brilliant. How are you supposed to compete, like? Yates. Spence. Back to Yates. Like I said, James Garner. Ooh, decent effort. We'll look at this 22-year-old English centre-back. I don't know his name. He's a free agent, though. I'll have to have a look after the stream. Huddersfield is so poor. Got to bring Dwayne Holmes on. Jordan Rhodes. Half hour to go. Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 1. It's going to be a championship final. The third time we're asking for Steve Cooper trying to get up via the playoffs. He's had one semi-final before. He's had one final. And of course, 1 year ago exactly today, he lost the playoff final against Brentford. A year is a big time in football. Yeah, you could, Mike, to be fair. It'll push your channel. You could be a bit of help. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Harry Darling, I think that is Michael. Again, a ball playing centre back, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. And of course, the window technically hasn't opened yet. I see Newcastle do a bit of business, Cardiff done a bit of business, West Brom's done a bit of business, but of course, window's not open yet, so. Russell. Nice ball. Thomas against Colback. Colback's done well. Back to Samba, who takes a touch. Gives it back to Colback. Good tackle on Keenan Davis. Lewis O'Brien. Toffolo. I think Surge will be coming on soon. Ball in the box. Heads away. They are trying on this field, but Forest got such good defenders, it's so hard to score. Wow, James Garner absolutely superb in the midfield. Harry Darling is class. Yeah, decent player to be fair. Knows how to play the Russell Martin system as well. But again, it's just about money, innit? All Forest in the first half, all Huddersfield in the second half. But the problem is, for all their possession, not creating anything. Steve Cooper there. Neither manager wore a suit or tie, which is quite interesting. Not obviously play a final, usually dress up a little bit. Alex Neil dressed up, and as soon as the game kicked off, went back into his tracksuit, which I was a big fan of. Alex Neil, I really like him. Mike singing in the chat. Hopefully be hearing a bit of that on Luca's channel tonight. Forest fans trying to get behind their team. Here's Russell. Ball in. Nice back heel. O'Brien. Pippa. Sober Thomas against Colback. Go on, Sober. Oh, he beats Colback. Gets an opportunity to cross the ball in. And McKenna. Brilliant. And again, McKenna could be playing against Wales next week, and he's a brilliant defender. Toffolo. Ball in. Colback has missed the header. Sober Thomas. Ball in first time. Heads it away again. Got to get players in the box, Huddersfield. You're 1-0 down. You need a goal. Pippa. Russell. Back to Pippa. Forrest moving the ball, his left good. But then Johnson's so unlucky not to win that ball. Carl's go around liking what he's saying, so am I. Oh, they've lost it. Throw in Forest. So all that possession in the final third. Nothing. Oh, I know. It's a bit annoying. That Sam Surge about to come on for Nottingham Forest. I'm assuming it's going to be for Kieran Davis. But yeah, why is Mark Goldridge going to watch along? Okay, James Carter's a Man United player, but you've not watched the Championship all season. It's so annoying. I hate people who do that, like unnecessary watch alongs. Like, if you don't know enough about the division, it's a joke. Obviously, some people will be watching it instead of me, which is annoying because I'm a Championship content creator, but that's YouTube, innit? Sober Thomas. And Goldridge wouldn't even talk about the game. Like, he'll only be saying if there's a goal or something. He's probably just like doing Q&As. At least I'm actually trying to like commentate on the game. 65 minutes in, still Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 1. 25 minutes to go. Sam Sturridge is about to come on for Nottingham Forest. Sober Thomas trying to get a ball into the box. They'll go for throw-in and we'll be able to see the change. I'll be very surprised if this is not Kieran Davis. And it is Davis. Harsh and Sturridge not to start this game. But he does get an opportunity to play at Wembley. Yeah, it's a surprise there, Mike, innit? Sam Surridge, another former Swansea player. Good luck to him. Scored a hat-trick against us the other week. Yeah, Surridge played really well against Sheffield United. Double substitution for Huddersfield. You had Dwayne Holmes and John Rhodes coming on. Senari's off. Dwayne Holmes on. So Huddersfield have used all 3 changes now. So Holmes and Rhodes on for Sanani and Danny Ward. So Sanani and Ward off for Rhodes and Holmes. So I'll just make those changes to the bottom now. Jordan Rhodes, terrific player. And Danny Ward is off for Rhodes. There we are then. Just save that. So Jordan Rhodes came off the bench against Luton in the second leg, scored. Sam Surridge, of course. I think he did score against Sheffield United. I'm pretty sure he did. But I think Huddersfield have still gotten one more sub, only if it's a concussion sub. As soon as you said he felt ill yesterday, yeah, I'm not feeling great, man. I got a bit of a cough. I don't think it's COVID. Just typical cough. Every time the summer starts being nice, I get ill, man. Forced to the ball in the box. They've just got to keep possession. They've lost it again there. Cooper, arms in the air like that. He knows Huddersfield are on top here. He knows if the team have got to dig in deep, win the ball back, and that's probably why Surridge come on to try and hold up the ball. Brennan. Cooper saying, good. Not good enough. Because if Huddersfield won the ball back again. Holmes, lovely turn. Nice 1-2. Still in. Oh, nice one, Mike. Appreciate that. Your trim looks right, to be fair. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you are a Huddersfield fan, you must be really nervous. And same with Forest, because you're only a goal up. Obviously, you still rather be in Forest's position right now, being a goal up. And the funny thing is, Huddersfield actually finished 3rd. So it just shows, even if you are technically the highest placed team in the playoff, doesn't mean you're going to get things. With Northampton, League One, I think MK Dons finished 3rd. So if Huddersfield don't go through, every team who finished 3rd in Championship, League 1, League 2 have not gone up. Yeah, it's been a bit of a slow to get 5k, Mike, but hopefully it's there soon. Who's that in the crowd? I'm not too sure who that is. Frank Clark led Nottingham Forest in the Premier League in 1993 to 94. Long time ago. Yeah, no worries, Michael, mate. Thanks for tuning in for a large part of the stream, pal. Bryce Samba. Callback. Football. Forest can actually keep the ball. Zinkerangle does well. Surridge is away. Sam Surridge. Huddersfield got men back. Callback. Left-footed ball into the box. Heads away. Spence and Johnson are there. Good header away by Colwill. Holmes will clear. Yates chance. Johnson shoots. Just wide. 20 minutes to go. I'm probably going to stick with a 1-0 Forest now, if I'm going to be honest. I did say 2-1 Forest, but I just can't see Huddersfield scoring. They've made changes, but they're just not. Samba's not made a save. It's just too easy for Forest. Come on, press them, man. 1-0 down in the playoff final, and you're sitting around. Biggest game of your lives. Who's coming on for Forest? Max Lowe's coming on. Why is Max Lowe? I don't think Max Lowe played any games in the playoffs. That's interesting, that is. Obviously, when the ball goes out of play, he'll probably come on. But Max Lowe, it's probably because of Sober Thomas. Forest just keeping the ball nice and simple. Huddersfield win it back. Dwayne Holmes gets fouled. How was that not a free kick? Coran's fuming with the ref. Coran on the sidelines. He's loving it. Yates back to Samba. God, Forrest is so good at keeping the ball. Luca, what are you on about? Sorry to hear, Helen. Ball down the right-hand side. Holmes. Chance. Oh, he's gone down. Wow. Bucking for diving. Bucked for diving. He's gone down in the box. And John Moss has decided to give a yellow card for simulation. I'd like to see this back. Ooh! I think that's a penalty. Penalty for me. That's a penalty for me. Referee has given a booking for diving, but for me, Colback's caught him. There's VAR, and it's gone to VAR. Oh, drama. Forrest wanted VAR after the Bournemouth decision. Oh, that's a penalty. Let me watch it. Does he kick his leg? Right, just let Moss go to the thing. Let Moss go to the screen. Let him make his decision. He's made the decision to give a free kick. I'm not looking at comments for a minute. Oh, come on, give a penalty. Oh, no penalty. Wow, VAR said no penalty. They've agreed with John Moss's decision. If he gives a penalty, they're not overturning it. It could be a substitution, yeah? Zink and Ageloff. Max Lowe on. Max Lowe hasn't played in ages. So maybe Colback will go into the midfield and Lowe will go far back. Yeah, Luca, I am behind, mate, so try not to reveal it, please. Lowe. We were linked with Max Lowe. Yeah, Colback into midfield. He's not playing midfield in a while, though. So, will be interesting. Andrew said $2.5 if Huddersfield go up, so not impressive decision. I think it was a penalty. Put it this way, Andrew. If it's a penalty, it's not getting overturned. If there is a penalty, if it's not a penalty, it's not getting overturned. And we've got an absolute fool in the comments who will be blocking. 15 minutes left. I think it was a penalty, but yeah. Yellow card for Harry Toffolo for simulation. Yeah, I wish it was a penalty, just make it more entertaining for the final 15. But that's what VAR's brought in for, sloppy from Colback. Well, you can't really say sloppy because again, it was a dive. But yeah, Max Lowe's on now at fullback, but he hasn't played in ages. Forest fans trying to get behind their team for the final 15. It's not been a great second half from Nottingham Forest point of view. It's been majority of Huddersfield with the ball, but not great many. I don't think Samba's made a save. Again, there's so much pressure on this game, so players are probably think. But Jack Colback's gone to midfield now. Like I say, he's not played midfield for a long, long time, so it'll be interesting to see how he copes. Yeah, I'm not reading that name, Mike. I don't know why. I might just. They're in my comments, but I don't ban them. But I'm going to ban them for now. Someone tosses a header. Head into the box. Could have header away. McKenna. Fair play to McKenna. He's got there again. It's great. At least want to throw in. Fair play to McKenna. Brilliant. Why couldn't Cooper do this last season, eh? Ball in the box. Oh! Look at Surrey staying down. He's fine. Who scored? Levi Colwill on goal, mate. Niall says, stick on pen. I'm sorry, Reese. What do you mean, stick on pen? Do you mean nailed on pen? I don't know. When I first looked at it, I thought, yeah, it's definitely a penalty. How can John Moss get that wrong? Yeah, but VAR at the end agree with the decision. So surely now you're angry speaking about VAR for not letting John Moss go to the screen or overturn the decision. For me, it's a 50-50. If it's a penalty, if it's given as a pen, then I'll overturn it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me see it back. I don't know. I still don't know. I'm not sure. Niall, it's not a definite penalty, mate. It's not clear and obvious. Not for me. Can discuss it in Lucas stream tonight. For me, it's not clear and obvious. No, Dave, what's your favourite? But it's not the Stonewall penalty. You can't look at that and think, oh, Stonewall penalty. I don't think it's a dive, but I don't think it's a penalty. It's a weird one. How long's left? 12 minutes, right? We're in the 78th minute. In a couple of seconds. VAR could overturn it, Andrew, but they wouldn't like say to him, right, penalty. They'd say go to the screen. But the reason VAR's in, Niall, is if it's a clear, obvious error. Is that a clear and obvious error? Not for me. It's a pen and a month for Sundays, mate. I don't care. Niall, yeah, fair enough if you want to say it's a penalty, mate. But I disagree with you saying it's a definite penalty. Stonewall. It's not a Stonewall. But Forest, they could seal this penalty debate up if they can get another one. I think another goal for Forest would seal the game and Yates' poor pass. But yeah, you guys can debate amongst yourselves. Of course, me, if and I will be turning my comments off, so I can't see your comments. I always do it. Just say the attendance. Probably more people at this game than there was at Liverpool yesterday. Ball forward. Go on. Toffolo. Max Load as well. I'm going to head. Yeah, by the way, guys, I am behind from where you guys are probably saying, so please don't reveal anything. I don't reveal it in the chat as well until I see it, because people are probably just following me. A lot of nervy Huddersfield fans. Would I want VAR in the Championship? Yes. God, yes. More penalties we've had this season is a joke. I don't know. Again, I'm not too sure, but don't really matter because Madrid won. Come on, Huddersfield. Yeah, I'll debate it later now. Ball in the box. Gara clears. Well, what a nervy 10 minutes this is. Yeah, Andrew, I don't know, mate. I still haven't made a decision. It's a fair way to VAR make the decision so quickly. Niall trying to wind up something in the chat. Luckily, I'm turning the comments off at 80th minute. So, what do I think of Samba? Good keeper, mate. Good at penalties as well. Good tackle. Right, we are on the 80th minute, so I'm going to turn banners on. No, that's my Siri option. So yeah, I can't see your comments. I will be going back onto the stream after the stream, so if anyone put inappropriate comments or spoiling it, then I will have to, ban you for a stream. Last 10 minutes, Huddersfield Town, O'Brien, Toffolo, look like handball corner. Come on, Huddersfield. Come on, Huddersfield. It's because you said to me, oh, Danny Ward's going to score a 90th-minute penalty. You got straight to after like 60 minutes. Come on, Huddersfield. Jonathan Russell's come on earlier to sub. He's a big threat. Of course, Naby Sarr's gone off. He'd be a threat here. It's an interesting set piece. That's a goal kick. I hate that. Why get the ball into the area where it's danger, not the front post? I think the main problem for Huddersfield this season has been striker. Like a Samba time wasting. Oh, buck him, man. He's time wasting. Oh, he's got to be bucked here, Samba. Time wasting king he is. Ball forward, nice touch. Harry Toffolo. He's got Dwayne Holmes in the middle. Oh, there's no one in the box. Why are you crossing it, man? Use your eyes. Go on, Pippa. Busy Huddersfield fan. Russell. Go on, ref. Dude, I'm a Huddersfield fan, yeah. Pippa. Good ball. Oh, goal kick again. Sam will take a million years. Right, go to VAR. Good penalty. Let's watch this. That's a penalty! Where's VAR? Jesus, voice cracking off there. Where's VAR? That is... What is the point of VAR? Oh, my God. How is that not checked? That's a joke. They are... I'm sorry. Oh, my God. How is that not a penalty? John Moss, come on. VAR. I'm sorry. VAR, what are you doing? You brought into this game to make big decisions, and they've not even checked it. Joke. I'll tell you, I might do a video on that. That's a joke. It's a... Oh, my... How can you have VAR? I really want to see what you guys say, but I don't want to. But, oh, my God. That's more a penalty than the other one. I guarantee Niall's saying that's not a penalty. Oh, that's a joke, man. No, they haven't had a shot on target. That's bad, isn't it? Bloody hell, it could be 2 consecutive playoff finals when Swansea can get a shot on target. Now you're at Huddersfield. Why could you not do this last season, Cooper? I think he's bringing another sub on. Come on, get up, Samba. I think Ethan Horvath is coming on. This backup goalkeeper. He's got his top on. What the hell's going on here? Probably just wasting time. Nah, he's put his bit back on, Ethan. Samba does look like he's struggling. Come on, Huddersfield. Come on. 5 minutes to go. Technically, he's not been a goal scorer for Forest. But who cares? Because they're winning. Rhodes. Lovely ball, Hogg. Holmes. Need a bit of magic now, Dwayne. Toffolo. Spence is such a good fullback. He is so good. That's a Nottingham Forest donut. He's praying. He's praying. What's the odds on that? They put the cameras on him. What's he looking at? He is praying. Same shirt size as me. Throw it in the box. Head it away. Back. Out wide. Corner, corner, corner. Give it. Ah. Oh, extra time. Of course, Forest will have one more sub left. So they could waste time with that. Go on. For God's sake, they got no end product. Go on. In the box. Don't shoot. What are you doing? The right wing back is shooting from about 40 yards out. One absolute fool. If that's Jordan Rhodes or Summer Thomas, fair enough. But Pippa, what are you doing? What a ridiculous decision that is. Forest do deserve this win. They've been the better team. Huddersfield away next season. Steve Cox just took his goal kick. That's quite funny. 3 minutes to go. I will be getting people on at the end to discuss about next season in the Championship as well. But maybe you'll have to wait a little longer. We're over 2 hours in the stream. Please do smash a thumbs up on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm not looking at your comments right now. I always turn them off for the final 10 or so minutes of the game. I guess that is a superstition. Someone mentioned that earlier. Here's Pippa. Don't shoot now, lad. Wow, this is ridiculous pressure. Well, at least Forest won't win the Championship next season. Because they'll be in the Prem. Just makes the Championship a bit more challenging next season. Because if Forest stay down, you'd probably fancy him to win the league. But you never know. Great ball. Overlap. Thomas. Forest got so many men back. Holmes, Lees. Oh, go on. O'Brien. Scenes if they score. And Samba's got the ball. And he's jumped down and got injured again. Get up. There's a substitution here. Bryce Samba's coming off of an injury. Ethan Horvath is coming on. He's still got his layers on. Horvath. Look how slow Samba's taking. Dwayne saying, get off that side. Surely someone should be helping Samba off the pitch. Ethan Horvath. So Forest's number 1 is coming on. The USA. Only making his 10th appearance for Forest. Looks like a proper Brexit player, to be honest with you. 20% running on my phone, so my phone's telling me don't go to extra time. 27 for 90th minute. I'm going to say 7 minutes added on, but there's going to be loads. Sam's got about 6 times. But with this goalkeeper who's just come on now, how much added time? 6 minutes. 6 minutes added on, my word. Come on. Drama. It's got to be drama in this. Penalty appeal something. 6 minutes added on. 6 minutes until Nottingham Forest back in the Premier League. Or 6 minutes to potential added time. I don't know if I can watch this game after the game if Forest win, because Cooper... No, look, we'll draw him in the cup. Worrell, McKenna, Cock, fabulous. I'll be doing my man of match after the game finishes, but I'll tell you what, just to spoil it, one of those three are going to win it for me. Throw in Forest, waste a bit of time. I just don't think Huddersfield have turned up today. Well, Forest fans are class. Flicked on. But 4 minutes left. Will there be drama? Well, there's not be drama if they keep passing to Lee Nichols. You're 1-0 down, boys. Forest fans already blown the whistle. There's 4 minutes to go yet. Toffolo. Spence done brilliant. Forest attacking. Oh, they've lost him. They've committed men forward. Oh, it's a shocking ball up towards Rhodes. Look at Worrell there. It's got to be quicker, Huddersfield. Three and a half minutes to go. Pippa. Rhodes. Lees. Wow, this is drama. Toffolo. Dwayne Holmes. There's got to be a chance, surely. They haven't had a shot on target. Chance! Oh! Lewis O'Brien, left foot. Oh, Rhodes failed to get a touch on it. It's a cross/shot on his left foot. Oh, Rhodes just not anticipating the ball. What a ball that is. Don't think it's Huddersfield's day. There's a similar goal against Luton when he went to the back post, followed the ball, scored. Didn't do it today. Surridge, try and go down, try and get a free kick. About 2 minutes left to go at Wembley Stadium. Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Holmes. Gone straight out play. Forest throw in. I'll waste a bit more time. Looks like it's going to be third time lucky for Steve Cooper. 1 year ago today, he lost at Wembley Stadium as his Swan City side got beat 2-0 by Brentford. A year later, he's not the Forest manager. And it looks like he'll be making his first step at the Premier League football. Steve Cooper. Here comes Brennan Johnson. Loses the ball back to Lee Nichols. A minute and a half to go. I think it's going to go in 1-0. They've won the flick on. Worrell does well. Spence will just... Oh, that's cruel. It's going to be a throw to Forest. Forest fans celebrating like that. A goal. A minute to go. Approaching him a minute to take his throw in. Oh, fair play to Nottingham Forest. They deserve it. What a story. Unbelievable. Fair play to them. I think they will step in the Premier League as well. I think if they go up, which it looks like 99.9% they will, I think they'll stay in the Premier League. Which just makes the Championship next season a lot more entertaining, because Huddersfield, do you really expect them to chance for promotion again next season? I don't think so. Because the season before this, I think they finished 20th. They got to throw in. It's got to go in the box. 30 seconds to go. Even the police are watching the game. Last chance salute for Huddersfield Town. 15 seconds to go. Thrown in the box. They've not won the first header. Spence with a big one. It's Holmes. It's in. And that's gone right behind the goal for a goal kick. Terrible. You've had 6 minutes added on and they've been poor. They've just not turned up Huddersfield today. Biggest game of their season. That's got to be it. We've had the 6 minutes. I think after Ethan Horvath has taken this goal kick, the whistle will go. Heartbreak for Huddersfield Town. Utter delight for Forest. Cooper, he's shaking hands with Carlos Corberani. He knows it's over. And it's over. Nottingham Forest are back in the Premier League. Steve Cooper, 3rd time lucky. Fair play, Forest. At the scenes. I've got goosebumps from watching. Steve Cook. They've already got weird going up flags. That was quick. Wow. Forest promoted back to the Premier League. Magnificent fan base. Magnificent club. They deserve it. Steve Cooper. What a manager. He's failed twice before in the playoffs. He's done it this time. Wow. Fair play, Forest. Utterly deserved. Wow. Cooper. Not showing so much emotion at the minute. But he must be absolutely delighted with his players. I'll turn comments back on. Huddersfield, congratulations to them, their fans, their manager, but especially Sober Thomas. Hopefully he can get his head up for next week and for the Nation League games. But yeah, best thing about playoffs, you always see the passion, the delight with the fans, the players. But the other side of the spectrum, you see that the sadness, fans crying. But fair play. So I said Huddersfield, Rob, not for me, mate. I think Forest were the much better side. Yes, Huddersfield should have had a penalty, but they didn't have a shot on target, mate. They have a shot on target. Call it Forest deserve. They deserve it. Yeah, Cooper there. Waving to me. All right, Coops. Thanks for watching. But yeah, we'll put the StreamYard link in the chat if you guys want to talk about the game and talk about the championship next season. That's the only thing we can talk about. But yeah, fair play to them. I've been at this stadium where you lose the playoffs and trust me, you're heartbroken. So I said pro off the Forest. Doubt it. Yeah, Pro was signed under Cooper, but Cooper didn't sign him. The board did. So the link's in. I'll be turning the game off because it reminds me too much of last season where Swansea City bought a promotion. But good to see that Cooper's done it. Fair play to Forest. Fair play to him. So I'll wait for a few people to join. But yeah, my man of the match. Look, no Forest players technically scored. So just going to have to go to a defensive player. I thought James Garner had a really, really good game. So I'm probably going to give it to James Garner. Look, the back three for Forest are absolutely excellent today. McKenna, Worrell, Cook in the back three. Look, they're a sensational back line. Forest for the Premier League next season. Look, they will need investment. I don't think Sam Sturridge or Keelan Davis are good enough for the Premier League, so they will need a striker. I think defensively they'll be okay. If they can sign Jed Spence, it'll be awesome. Brent Johnson will probably say, look, I know they're a Premier League side Forest, but they'll be interested in Spence, who's going to go back to Middlesbrough. So Middlesbrough won't care about Forest. They'll just want the most money. And can Forest compete with Spurs? James Garner probably will go back to Forest on loan at the Premier League side, so I think he'll stay. Johnson, even though they are, it'll be interest West Ham. Teams like Brentford will want him. But yeah, let's see if anyone has joined. If anyone hasn't joined, I'll probably just end the stream now. But yeah, Mike has joined Guzzi, so we'll get Abram on first. And Abram, as soon as you turn your camera on, mate, I'll let you in. But yeah, fair play to Forest. Commiserations to Huddersfield. Look, I just didn't think they turned up today. I thought they were poor. I thought the only bright spark was Sober Thomas. But as soon as Max Lowe came on, he just didn't have much opportunity. So we'll get Abram on. All right, mate.
Yeah, of course.
Did you watch today's game?
Yeah, it's just a shame that he didn't do for us for Stones, and now he done it for Forest. bottom 2 playoffs, and today I predicted Huddersfield to win, but I just got it all wrong. Danny Ward brace, but it didn't happen. It own goal by Levi Colwill.
Yeah, harsh to Levi Colwill, 19 years old, on loan to a moment like that. But I don't really blame him because you've got to get there first. Huddersfield potentially robbed of 2 penalties. Look, I thought the first one was not spot on. We could have gone either way. Second one, though, I don't know how VAR just didn't come in for that. But
lucky.
You are
lucky if I've always got it away.
But it wasn't a great game, to be fair. But again, in finals, we've seen it yesterday. There's so much on the line, so much nerve, so much family and friends in the stadium. Obviously, no one to make a mistake. And, unfortunately, for Huddersfield and Levi Colwill, it happened to them. But on to the championship next season. Who do you reckon is going to go up? We're going to throw in there 3 ported sides to go see. Who's going up?
Oh,
this is just an early prediction, so I'm not saying I'm not going to come back next year and say, "Oh, Abraham picked this." This is just a guess from now. Obviously, there's no business done, so you've got to predict into the future. But what are you saying?
I would say Norwich to get promoted. Obviously,
boring. Yeah.
I would say Huddersfield to claim automatic promotion because,
I disagree. I think they're going to have a poor season. I think they'll finish mid-table. Can you really see that squad? Jordan Rhodes, Danny Ward up front. Can you see them finishing third again? I can't.
Unless
Naby Sarr
can do it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you said Huddersfield Orange.
That's why Lee Nichols has been troubled so many times. Times for Huddersfield, so many times, but he saved all the teams. So I would say Huddersfield mid-table.
So you said Norwich to go up Huddersfield. Who's your third team?
Third team, Sheffield United into the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm looking towards next season. It's like no standout favourites. Yeah, you got West Brom, Sheffield United, who are usually quite good. Norwich, Watford. So you got to think, one of Norwich, Watford, Sheffield United, West Brom won't go up next season, which is pretty mad. But I think if Forest stayed down, they'd probably win the championship. So it's good to see that Chelsea will be competitive next season, and it should be a good season.
Yeah, of course, it will be more intense. It will be exciting, of course.
But yeah, fair play to Steve Cooper, fair play to Brian Johnson as well.
It's just a shame that Steve Cooper didn't do it last year because, it's a year today since he went to Wembley and Steve Cooper potted playoff promotion. At least Steve Cooper doesn't have to face another Brentford in a playoff final. Otherwise,
well, he's got to play Brentford next season.
Of course, reunited with Thomas Frank again. Oh my goodness, that would be scenes.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for coming on. Of course, Wales will be playing a lot of games in the Nations League. How do you think we'll do with that? How do you think we're going to play against Poland Wednesday? Do you think it's going to be got to think with it? Poland's probably our most beatable team in the group, and of course, Gareth Bale's not playing much football this season. I think we'll go full strength, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think Page will make a few?
Maybe. I think he'll give players. I don't think Bale, Ramsey, Allen, other players who is important. I think they are probably not going to start. Players
I disagree.
He will maybe give Bale 67 minutes and then. But yeah.
I personally think we're going to play Danny Ward.
Oh my goodness!
It's going to be Connor Roberts.
Danny Ward.
I think it's going to be Connor Roberts, Ethan Ampadu, Joe Rodon, Ben Davis in the back four.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Joe Allen
and Wilson. I don't want Morel to play. He's.
I don't know. Levitt's had a really good season over in Scotland, so but I don't think he'll play.
It's debatable to see who will play between Danny Ward and Wayne Hennessy because, yes.
Well, let me finish my team.
Yeah.
I'll go Joe Morel, attacking free. Okay. I think you'll play Dan James, Ramsey, Bale, and up front Kiefer Moore. Actually, no, I'll change. I think I'll put James up front and Harry Wilson on the left.
Mike Green says Ward better than Hennessy. I hope. I hope. I just don't have confidence on Danny Ward at the moment.
Why?
because he's so unreliable most of the time. He doesn't command his defense.
He played the majority of the games in the qualification stages to get in the group to finish second.
Yeah, but if you can see against Nottingham Forest back in February, he was
in February.
Yeah, in February. I know, 4 goals conceded. But it's fair play because the Leicester defense were poor. But I'll see what confidence I have.
Yeah, but he played against Watford a couple of weeks ago and only conceded 1 goal. So what's your point?
Well, let's wait and see.
Yeah. What's your prediction for Poland Wales then? I'll go 1-1.
I'll go 0-0.
You're so boring.
0-0.
Anyway, thanks for coming on. I'm gonna get Mike on, so I'll catch you later. I'll probably speak to you pre-match or after the game against Poland. I'll probably do a watch long for that.
Okay.
See you later. Right, we'll get Mike on.
God, that guy doesn't know what he's on about. Oh my goodness gracious me! I was hoping you asked. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're good. I was hoping you was going to ask him where Cardiff or Swansea were going to finish. I wanted him to say like.
No, because he supports both teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a bias towards them.
Yeah,
but no, that was shit. Oh, no, honestly, that was an awful final, wasn't it? That was awful.
It wasn't great, mate. But
that was probably the worst of the 3 because the Sunderland were just unbelievable, and Wickham didn't even play that bad in that League One final. It was just Sunderland were unreal, and then yesterday, Port Vale were unreal after like 15 minutes, and Mansfield
the drama.
10 men. Yeah, went down to 10 men, and it was just pointless. They were getting but that was just flat. Did they end with no shots on target in the end, Huddersfield?
Yeah.
And so that's 2 times that they're losing.
Thanks.
Finalists in a championship playoff final has had 0 shots on target.
Thanks for reminding me, mate.
No, yeah, you're very welcome, mate. But no, that was actually. I know it's obviously a lot of stake to get back to the Premier League, but I know obviously, it's Forest and Forest fans are going to be happy, but like he's just looking at some of the teams, some of the games next season, like Forest versus Aston Villa, 2 former European champions, Forest playing Leeds at Ellen Road, and I actually genuinely think if everyone that's gone up, they're the one team going into the Premier League, they're like, wow, because obviously Fulham and Bournemouth have been up here. They haven't really got a massive history where Forest have got this huge history, and it's like, wow, sort of the Giants are back, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's crazy because Villa, Forest, Leeds all playing each other in the Championship, but now it's actually been Premier League, which is good. Let's talk about the penalties then. First penalty, of course, potential foul by Jack Colback and Toffel. What did you see? I'm still undecided. I think whatever the referee gave, I'd agree with. So I'm probably going to stick with no penalty. What do you think?
I think it's a dive. I think Jack Colback. The thing is, like, I think he knows the Huddersfield player knows exactly what he has to do to try and get it. So it's like he makes a meal of it. I think if he doesn't make a meal of that and he just goes down from the initial foul, I think it gets given. But it's just that extra step that he makes that you could just see him like looking at Colback as if to say, I know exactly where your foot's going to be dangling out. So all I have to do is take an extra step and you're going to give me the penalty. And he didn't. So yeah, that's not one. And then that second one, oh my God, that is criminal. That's not given.
Didn't go to VAR. First one went to VAR.
The first one went to VAR, which was not clear and obvious, but my goodness. After seeing that, I don't want VAR in the Championship. I know obviously you're a Championship fan yourself, but I want the game to be fair, and that just wasn't fair. It just felt like it was always going to be Forest. Just felt like anything Huddersfield.
Jonathan Moss was in a good position to see it. Didn't give it, but if Huddersfield get it down,
you don't even have the argument anymore that the referee didn't see it because you've got a VAR system that you could have gone to, which I wish we had last year. But
Championship next season, some good clubs. West Brom, Sheffield United will be up there again. Obviously, they'll strengthen. You've got teams like Norwich, Watford, Burnley coming down. Be interested. Burnley have been in the Championship for a long time, so be interested to see how they adapt. Obviously, Vincent Kompany as well, so be interesting. Some good teams. You've got Rotherham coming up, Sunderland, big clubs. You've got some good games next season. I think it's going to be a quite open league. You've got a few derbies there: Blackburn, Burnley, Preston, Blackpool, Watford, Luton, Swans, Castle. A couple of good derbies in there, and it's a lot of Lancashire clubs in the Championship next season, which is a little bit annoying.
It's a Northern League next year, isn't it? The Championship. You got Blackpool, Preston.
We're making a lot of trips to Preston, Wigan, Blackpool, Burnley.
And then you got all the northern ones right toward not northern, but you've got the Sheffield and sort of that area. But yeah, it's going to be a long season for Cardiff and Swansea.
So let's go to both teams quickly about next season. Huddersfield, where do you think they'll finish? No, I don't think they're going to be a top 6 next year. The squad's not good enough.
13th.
They've overachieved.
13th or 14th, I think.
I think that's
mid-table.
They got Naby Sarr, which, let's be fair, he's not great. They got Danny Wood and Rhodes up front who will pass the sell by date. They got Thomas, Pippa.
Sorba will leave. I said the same thing. Brennan Johnson. If they didn't go up, Brennan Johnson would leave. I think Sorba Thomas
could leave. Don't know.
Yeah, could still, because I think Leicester are after Brennan Johnson as well now.
I don't think Spence will be returned to Forest, though. I think he's going to Spurs. I think he'll go Spurs.
Yeah, because I heard you saying for quickly that's not Middlesbrough's issue. Middlesbrough haven't got to worry about Forest because he's their player. So they could say, well, if you want him, you're gonna have to pay what we want. And then if Forest do pay it, then you're like, oh, fair enough, fair play. You can have him then. But they're going to be looking for the best deal possible. And I think going on to next season, I think Middlesbrough could be really up there next year under Wilder.
Again, I've not even mentioned Middlesbrough and Chris Wilder. So many teams next year. And again, I'm not going to mention Swansea because, just don't fancy our chances. QPR again. So many decent teams next season. And Forest, I think they'll comfortably survive next season. I think they'll do what Brentford did this year to survive. I
thought if they didn't go up, they would have won the league next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it reminds me of when Brighton lost in the playoffs, and then I think they either went up as champions or second the season after in the Championship. It would have been the same as Forest, but I think out of the teams that were in the playoffs this year, the only one that has any chance is Sheffield United. I think Luton and Huddersfield will both be mid-table. Luton
stand-up winners because Sheffield United are poor, I can't see them win. I can't. Norwich, I guess, but again.
No, Norwich will win the league.
Bloody hope not.
It's so stupid. It'll. I can tell you now. It'll be Norwich, Watford, and then one of these teams that we're saying like Middlesbrough or
Burnley.
I think Burnley are going to struggle massively. I do.
Definitely.
They're going to lose Cornet. They're going to lose Pope. They're going to lose Tarkowski.
Ben Mee.
And I don't think. I think a controversial opinion. I think Company will struggle in the Championship.
He hasn't even done that.
Yeah, he's never managed. Well, I know he's managed in Belgium, but I think he's still. Was he a player coach there in Belgium? Yeah. Well, Ben Mee, Ben Mee and Company at the wheel. But no, it was. Yeah, it's going to be interesting next season. Like I said, there's a lot of good teams, and I don't just see, apart from Norwich, I don't see a team that you could be saying definite 100% winners. And then to the bottom of the table, I don't think there's 3 definite teams who could go down. I think
the squad's that good. Like,
who's?
I don't see where their creativity's going to come from. Obviously, they're going to sign players, but obviously, Norwich aren't blessed with money. Like last time in the Championship, they had Buendia. They don't have that quality.
Cantwell back from loan, wouldn't they? From Bournemouth.
He's been rubbish for Bournemouth. He's only got their squad. They've got no, Max Arms will leave this summer. There's no way he's staying there again. So, yeah, they got Placheta and pacey players like Hernandez, but they're not, proven top-end championship players. So I don't think Norwich will win the league. Obviously, it's an early prediction, but obviously I'll do my league predictions. But of course, it all depends on the chance.
Who do you think will go down? Because I think that's really open.
I'll let you know when the window opens.
Because I've got an outside one that I think could be
Cardiff.
Bloody the bottom of 0 points. No, I've got quite a controversial one. I think I don't know if they will because I don't know what they'll strengthen. I think Blackpool could go down next year.
Ooh, second season syndrome, maybe.
Yeah, but like I said, even Blackpool, Coventry, they're decent teams that have had, Stoke done excellent for the first 10, 15 games of the season. Yeah, the Championship is going to be the best out of the top 4 leagues next season. I mean, if Solihull Moors get promoted to League 2, God, I'm just glad Wrexham lost, people. Glad Wrexham lost. That was beautiful to see. And actually, I'm glad Port Vale got promoted yesterday because out of the 4 teams in the playoffs, they're the one team that we struggle against normally. So it's always nice to get the team. And obviously, Forest for you. Forest were the best team in the playoffs. So it's nice to get them out of it.
Thanks very much for coming on. Make sure you subscribe to Mike Green. Of course, what content can people see in your channel in the next couple of weeks?
Transfer videos. I did miss the Will Evans transfer because I was out and about, and I was like, by the time I get home with a family meal, by the time I get home, it's pointless. The news would have been 3 or 4 hours. But I have done the video on Sam Bowen, Jared Bowen's cousin, signed from Cardiff, which is a fantastic signing. Basically, give me shadows of Ollie Cooper from last year, to be honest. So I hope he can have the same impact. Transfer videos, match previews will actually stay, and I'm going to do them as live, so I don't forget to like edit them and stuff.
Stuff and like opposition fans easier.
Yeah. So yeah, content for Newport and League Two, predictions at the start of the season, like table predictions, and then weekly predictions and stuff like that. I might do a video next week on my League Two team of the season. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. Thanks for joining me. I'll speak to you later.
Speak to you later. Catch you later, mate.
Cheers. Yeah, that's going to end the stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Really, really did appreciate it at all. Yeah, fair play Nottingham Forest. They have beaten Huddersfield Town 1-0 thanks to an own goal from Chelsea youngster Levi Colwill, who's been on loan at Huddersfield Town this season. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Of course, I might be doing Wales watch-alongs, I'll let you know. Depends on, if people want them or not. And if I do Wales watch-alongs, against Poland, then I'll try and do them for the rest of the games as well. So yeah, club football is over. The championship season's over. We've got all 24 teams locked and secured for the 2022-2023 season. And I can't wait for it to start. It's July 29th, 30th weekend. The season starts, so not too long now, about 2 months to go. And my boy, God, it's going to be a long, long, hard one. Yeah, that didn't sound great, so I'll definitely end the stream here. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Congratulations, Nottingham Forest again promoted. And see you next season, Huddersfield Town. It finished at Wembley Stadium in the Sky Bet Championship 2022-2023 playoff final. Huddersfield Town 0, Nottingham Forest 1.